Hi. Hi, Gemini, and welcome to January 2020. And also, welcome to your first reading with me. Oh, that didn't go well there. So, I'm Flo, and today I will be doing the Gemini tarot reading for the month of January. This also applies for anyone born under Gemini for this rising, sun, that is it, rising, ascendant, moon. Also, I should note that this is a general reading, so if it won't resonate with everyone, take what resonates with you and then leave the rest. These messages that come out today are going to be the most important ones that Spirit wants you to hear. If you would like more tailored reading to you, then you can contact me, and I'll put my details at the bottom so you can book a session. Also, this is scheduled for the month of January, but as you know, time is fluid and it's relevant for whenever you view it. Okay? Good. So I've done your meditation. I'm just going to shuffle it a few times just to really connect with your energy. And here we go. This is the Universal Weight deck. I'm also going to be using the Wild Unknown and an Oracle deck called Return of Spirit. All right. So, there we go. Card number one. Card number one, you got the Ten of Swords. So you're coming from a place where there was a bit of an ending, probably a bit of a painful ending, but you haven't quite let go of it. You haven't quite let go. So maybe the month of December, you had some intentions of leaving something behind, and you're having a little bit of trouble sort of moving on from that. Card number two is the Fool. A wonderful card to get, all with the intentions, this new beginning that you are after, the ending that you were after. The intention was to have a new beginning. Okay. Let's get another card. Yeah, it's a very powerful card, the Fool. And it's one that it's a really great time to see that in this new decade. Card number three is the Three of Cups, but you got it reversed. Usually the Three of Cups is quite a celebratory card, but when it's reversed like that, that's when you run into a little bit of trouble. It could mean a few things. You have come under, or you were coming into contact with a group of people who weren't so great for you. You know, your friend circle might be kind of dragging you down a path that you really shouldn't be. You could also have some trouble in your relationships where there might be a third-party situation. But it's going to resonate different for everyone because everybody is a little bit different. But that's coming in at self. Maybe you're the one that's coming in as a third party. Yeah. Your biggest challenge is love this month. Here's you. This is your card. You are Gemini, who is represented by the Lovers. But it looks like you are really having trouble in that area of life right now. You're facing some really tough decisions, and things might not be going so well with your person. With your person, that's going to be your biggest trouble at the moment. Okay, and two cards came out for your outcome. So you've got the Hierophant reversed and the Two of Swords. You know, it's looking like as much advice as you're going to try to seek on this matter, you're still going to have some trouble making a final decision on it. Maybe you need a little bit more time. You know, The Hierophant is about seeking answers and finding that voice, you know, somebody to advise you on this. And that's something that you might need to do. You might have to seek something that's a little bit unconventional in terms of advice as well. But, you know, you are going to be, it looks like with this indecision, with this difficult choice, I should say, you know, you're going to have a little bit of trouble making that decision regarding the heart. Let's see. Your overall energy. This is coming from the Wild Unknown deck. One card, Spirit. Ooh, two. Well, you got the Fool twice in this reading. You got the Fool twice. So, you know, you really want a new beginning, but this is likely having to do with all of the indecision and the difficult choices you're making. It's really affecting your family and possibly even finances for some people, and especially if you're ending a long-term relationship, it does affect your finances. I even know some people who are in relationships because, you know, they can't afford not to be in one. It's expensive out there these days. There might even be a little bit of a risk, because this is the Ten of Pentacles but reversed. There might even be a risk of you know, splitting up the family dynamic, family legacy. Okay, family legacy dynamic. You know, I know you want a new beginning, but you're being very careful, and it looks like you know, you were suffering quite a bit at the end of last year. You want this new beginning. Maybe there was this third-party situation where you felt like you have no choice but to end it, but you're still having a lot of difficulty doing it because of the dynamics, the family dynamics, and the financial repercussions that this will have, you know, leading to this stagnancy and difficult decision. I mean, it always is best to seek advice, right? Like, this tarot reading is just pointing out what's there. But professional advice is always really good to seek. You know, you might want to try to sort things out and see if you can reconcile, if that's what it is. Okay, here we go. And so we're going to end with an oracle card from the Return of Spirit. And I love this deck. She's amazing. It's by an artist and creator of this deck called Cheryl Lee Harnish. And she uses fractal images to create all of these images on here. And so your advice for the month is Storm. I'm going to read it out of the book because I'm quite new with this deck. So let's just see what it says. We all have to pass through difficult times in our lives. When things get tough, our vision and understanding can often become clouded. The feeling of being alone in it all, and even feeling abandoned by spirit in our darkest hour, can be overwhelming. But you are not alone in it all. Hold on and hang in there. Every storm eventually passes. This will not last forever. This card is here to remind you that you really do have the strength and courage to survive anything that comes your way. Spirit is here supporting you in every step you take. I mean, this is exactly it. When you are going through something quite, you know, changing like this, you will need to weather the storm and hang on. And, you know, don't forget, as this card entails the Ten of Pentacles, that you do have support, you do have family, you do have people around you that can help you. Clouds always part and the sun will make its way through once again. It's important to remember that whatever you're going through right now, it's for your highest learning and understanding. This card may come to you if you're having difficulty in your relationship with others. It's exactly what I said. You got the Lovers card as your overall challenge this month. It's vital to remember that underneath anger is hurt. Forgiveness for yourself and others is the key to moving forward and healing this. This card also comes if you're experiencing any type of crisis, whether it's in your daily life or within your inner being. Just know that this is happening to enable you to see what is not yet in alignment of your highest good and what no longer serves you. It's an opportunity to make any changes in your life and to heal some very deep wounds from your past. Right? You got to heal some wounds from your past. You see this guy here. He feels like he's been backstabbed. So like I said, it might not even be relationships, like a love relationship. It could be happening with your group of friends, right? Group of friends, or even at work. You know, like a close group of people that you really forged some strong ties with, but now you're going to have to make a decision. Just know that you'll survive this with your sanity intact. You will be stronger, more understanding, and more compassionate with yourself and others. Have faith in yourself, faith that you can and will make it through this. Spirit is here to support you as you find your own light at the end of this tunnel. Yeah, I mean, with any new beginning, there has to be some sort of end. And we're starting this new decade. You got to leave all this stuff behind from the last decade. And then you've got to make a fresh start into something new. Make that decision. You have made that decision, what to leave behind. It looks like you're working through these, because not any sort of life-changing thing is not easy. You know, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 major arcanas out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So what you're going through right now is life-changing, and it's big news. So it's nothing to take lightly. Take your time making your decision. Make sure it's right for you. Okay? So that concludes your reading for January. Thank you, Gemini. If you like this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to it so you can receive notifications, and it allows this video to circulate for everyone. You can also follow me on social media. Everything I'm going to be putting below my video, you can just connect with me there. You can, especially on Instagram, you can see daily tarot pulls that I do. I post these videos every day. Yeah, and thank you so much. We'll see you in February.